Hey, how's it going? It's about 8 p.m. on a Saturday night, and I'm heading out to meet some friends. I was down here waiting for some food a couple hours ago, and a Bentley pulled into my parking garage. I always assumed this was a little bit older building. It's a beautiful building, but probably 15 years ago, it was in the height of its power. Maybe that person bought their unit then. I'm not sure, but there are some fancy cars pulling up even into this little bit older building down on Soy 26. So I'm going to take a walk. I've never drove up into the parking garage. I've parked over in the motorcycle parking. But let's take a look at some of the cars that are parked in an average 15. I think this building's 2002 or 2006, something like that. Let's see who parks in this Prom Pong neighborhood. And that yellow beach cruiser is my current form of transportation. Here's the motorcycle parking. There's everything from Ninjas to 125 click motorbikes. Some of these bikes look like they haven't moved in a while, but others I'm sure are used every day. What is this? It's a nice looking replica bike, I would assume. So I'm not even sure how parking worked. When I moved in here, she asked me, do I want a parking pass? And I said no. Yeah, if I ended up with a girlfriend with a car or something, maybe we'd work that out. But all my friends have motorcycles, so I don't know how it works. I see 5 levels, I think, of parking above. There's some parking down below. A lot of Chevys over here. I assume they're made here. And Toyota and Mazdas. Everybody backs their car in everywhere in Thailand. Now this little area right in front of the lobby oftentimes has the Porsches and Mercedes. I'm guessing they encourage them to park right by the lobby. Tonight it's a couple of Toyotas and another Chevy. Once again, I'm assuming these Chevys are not in the CB Media 300% import category. I'll almost bet money they're built right here in Thailand. And a couple of nice Mercedes parked out front. Another Toyota. There is no shortage of Toyotas running around Bangkok. I know they're built just right outside of the city. And this MG, former British company, is now a Chinese company. And they're going up hard up against Tesla. These MGs just creep up on you silently. A couple more Hondas and another Camry or Corolla, whatever that is. The Honda Fit, which is, what's it called in the United States? The little tiny Honda. It's the Honda Fit in the United States. It's the Honda Jazz over here in Thailand, and that's a very popular car. I have 2 or 3 friends that drive that little subcompact. It's probably cheaper and easy to park in the city. So unlike my last apartment building with the fancy elevator parking, this is just old school, drive up. I think there's 4 levels of parking garage. And there's a nice Mitsubishi Pajero Sport. I think Foreigner Joe has that Mitsubishi. Here's an old school Mercedes. It looks like it's been sitting for a while. A couple of Hondas with a Mercedes SUV, a smaller SUV in between. Another older Mercedes that's been sitting here a while. Maybe repair is more expensive over here on these Mercedes. And to the right is a Mazda, a Nissan. Is that like a Rogue SUV? And a large Toyota van. That type of tinted out van is actually a limousine type here in Bangkok. And here's another Mercedes SUV with a BMW undercover. An Isuzu full-size truck. Many of these Isuzus are diesels. And here's a Ford Everest. I don't know if I've heard of an Everest in the US. And a Honda, a Mazda, and that might be the Bentley I've seen come and go. Beautiful car. 1, 2, 3 Mazdas in a row next to is that a Toyota SUV? No, it's a Honda. And there's that beautiful Bentley I've seen come and go. Here's another Mercedes parked next to a Honda, the first car I've seen pulled in forward. A beautiful BMW SUV. A Toyota van, a Toyota oh, that's a Honda van. Toyota Camry, and a Toyota SUV. And there's another nice white BMW next to an MG. And you don't see too many of these large Chevy SUVs. I see a lot of small Chevy cars, but this is a Trailblazer next to a Toyota. Two of them. And another Toyota hybrid tucked away in the corner. And I think that's the Mazda 3. I had the little Mazda 3 hatchback in San Diego. Well, I might have to take back my Chevy SUV theory. Here's another larger Chevy. A smaller Honda SUV. And this is nice. I've never seen this Land Rover Defender leaving the building, but it's nice and clean. An old school Mercedes wagon. And all that's left up here is a small Honda SUV and 5 more Toyotas. I'm up on the third deck of parking. Another old school Mercedes, Toyota subcompact, and some kind of Mercedes there. And this is the first Subaru SUV I've seen, but there are Subarus running all around Thailand. And I'm not sure what this vehicle is, a Stavic SV270. Maybe it's a Chinese vehicle. I'm not sure, never heard of it. A couple of really nice cars, a Volvo SUV and another Mercedes. And we got a BMW and a Subaru. I'm not sure of the model, I'm not really a car guy. It says it's a BRZ. One more Chevy SUV. And a Toyota Fortuner, which looks an awful lot like the 4Runners in the US. And there's an Lexus SUV next to a little Suzuki. A more classic BMW. And we have a Volvo sedan. One more BMW. And up on the fifth deck, it's a little darker up here, but here's a older BMW M5, pretty dusty. And another classic BMW. And I think I found the surgeon in the building. It's BMW taking up 3 spots, but he is on the very top deck, so I don't think anybody minds. One more classic Mercedes tucked away up here. Looks like it's been sitting a while. Well, there you go. There's a little parking garage tour at 8 o'clock at night on a Saturday. An average Thai building in Prom, Pong. I've also seen many Porsches coming and going out of the building, but it is Saturday night, 8 p.m. If you drive a Porsche, you're probably out partying on this Saturday. I ran into the Hemisphere. I'm a little early. I might meet buddies over on Soi 22. And famous chef Gordon Ramsay just opened Bread Street Kitchen and Bar. I think he is opening a pizza place coming soon. Some kind of presentation happening here for perfume or something. Little 80s rock here at the Hemisphere. Beautiful night in Bangkok. And I walked back to the Prom Pong BTS. My friend is up in Nana. She has called and said meet her up at Hemingway's on Soi 11. So I'm on the way. And even in Bangkok, they're pushing the timeshares. Club Med. And this is looking up Sukhumvit Soi 24, right below the Prom Pong BTS. Jumping on the MRT, heading up a couple stops to Nana Station, right at the base of Nana's Soi 11. Soi 11's okay. It's not my favorite street to hang out. Soi 13 has a bunch of British pubs. It's a little bit more my style. Soi 11 has Sugar and Levels and a bunch of different nightclubs that, yeah, I could care less about nightclubs. Plus, it's a little bit of a Las Vegas Strip feeling. Everybody's over partying and it's just a little crazy. But yeah, it's okay once in a while. This Hemingway's, it's a nice British pub. It's a little bit more upscale. So we'll go hang out, and then who knows where we'll hang out or head from there. There is a place down the street towards the end of Soi 11 called the Golden Giraffe. I like that place. It's a restaurant, 3 levels with a secret gin and martini bar that stays open late on the 3rd floor, and usually music 7 nights a week down on the bottom floor. And this is Nana. It's always crazy down here. Right across the way is Sukhumvit Soi 8. Good little place, some mellow places to play pool and all. And just off this way, down a couple hundred meters on the left is Soi 4 in the notorious Nana Plaza red light area. And here's Soi 11. It's only 9 p.m. so things don't really get going down here till 11 p.m. maybe. Yeah, these nightclubs will be totally empty at 9 p.m. so it's definitely a late night city. There is a Ramada here in between Soi 11 and I think Soi 13 if you have Wyndham points. And there's Finch. Here's the parking lot of the Zanzibar. And all this metal fence off to the left is where the beer garden area that popped up on Soi 11 used to be. And way back in the day, if you remember right about where this guy's walking, was Cheap Charlie's off on the left. Cheap Charlie's is still up on Sukhumvit Soi 50. Great little bar. There's a vegan option right here on 11, right next door to the Taco Bell and Burger King. Not this 2024 New Year, 2023, I was here on Soi 11 and this street was just as busy as the Vegas Strip. There were just hundreds of thousands of people, well, thousands and thousands of people in the middle of the street. I think they had it closed down. I think. If it wasn't closed down, the people took over. And there's the Mullis Sports Bar and the old German beer house. And just to the left is Pizzeria Limoncello. A pretty fun spot, but I am heading right there to Hemingway's. Good times here at Hemingway's. Going on 11 o'clock on this Saturday evening. Going on midnight. Hemingway's, Soi 11. Coming alive here at midnight. Hey, thank you so much for following along this little run around Bangkok on this Saturday evening. I appreciate you watching and you have a nice evening. Take it easy.